Hey guys, thanks for joining me in the shop today. Rob from Stop Time. Today we're going to talk about Lionel Cranes. And the first crane we're going to talk about is the 2460 Lionel Crane. This was made from 1946 to 1950. It is a 12-wheel crane. Each truck has 6 wheels. This came in 2 versions. It came in a gray cab and it came in a black cab. The gray cab was a little more desirable, a little bit harder to find. These were a lot of fun. They always usually came with like a work caboose, or you could also run with a gondola. The next car was the 6560 Lionel Crane. This was made from 1955 to 1958. Then they re-released it in the 1968 to 1969 time period. There are so many variations, not to get into all the variations, but obviously, like I said, you have the black cab, the gray cab, but there's a lot of different variations with the colors and the bases and stuff like that. And not to get into all of it, because I'd have to have all the variations here, but yeah, this was a really neat car. It is even, they've reissued, it's in a lot of the current sets up in the 90s. I know the Navy set had a crane car in it. But this is a fun car. It has a lot of play value. Obviously, you can manually crank up the boom up and down, and then you can crank the hook up and down also with it. So it's manually operated and it swivels, and it, like I said, has a lot of fun. And when you run this on your layout, you do have to make sure you have the boom like this cranked down if you have any kind of structures, a bridge or tunnels and that type of thing. So this version of it, the 6560 versus the earlier one, has only the standard truck on it. So the early version, the 46 to 50, has the 12-wheel truck, and that's the 2460 versus the later one. And this is actually, when you pick them up, this is a lot heavier unit. It has a cast frame on it versus this has a plastic frame. So just a lot of little things. I mean, you see them, they look like the same crane, but they are different. And then I brought a 282 magnetic crane here, just for kind of, since again Lionel was so creative how they would use existing tooling and come up with new operating accessories. This is one of the funnest accessories on my layout, I think. I have a lot of fun with these. Again, they're fragile, and the controllers, but when you get these hooked up and they're lubed up and running good, they're a lot of fun. They're the same basic, obviously, crane, except instead of manually cranking it with the controller, the string goes up and down and it has a magnet. So I'll do a whole segment on the 282 in the future. They also had, they had different variations that were manual and stuff. But I just wanted to bring that for comparison, that they took this and then obviously made an accessory. So if you're looking for a fun little piece to run on the layout, or you're looking for something that maybe for play value, you can pick these up. Like I said, they've made them pretty much every decade you can get them. And then even some of the newer sets, the work sets, have them. So again, the Lionel operating crane, a really fun car, a lot of play value. So I hope you learned a little bit about this and you get some information. Hey, don't forget to click and like and subscribe to my page. And if you're ever in Akron, Ohio, give me a call. I'm Rob, I'm at Stop Time. I have a shop in Norton, Ohio, about 15 minutes west of Akron. So 330-825-4206. And remember, Lionel is an investment in happiness. Thanks, guys.